Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Golden Bachelorette. 8 signs Mark Anderson's new relationship proves the Bachelor franchise helped him find love. Is he finally ready to move on? Mark Anderson may not have won the Golden Bachelorette, but his new relationship proves his time in the Bachelor franchise still helped him find love. Joan Vassos, who appeared on the Golden Bachelor Season 1, starred as the first Golden Bachelorette. She was looking for love after the death of her husband. Mark, the father of the Bachelor alum Kelsey Anderson, was one of the fan favorites on the show. However, it became clear Joan and Mark didn't have the chemistry to continue. Joan ultimately gave Chalk Chapel her final rose on the Golden Bachelorette, and the two appear to be thriving. They're shopping for apartments in New York City and making cute reels on Instagram together. Joan and Chalk's relationship seems real, and Mark has a new girlfriend as well. As fans await the Golden Bachelorette Season 2, here's how Joan and the show helped Mark find lasting love. Mark was married to his late wife, Denise, for 18 years until her passing in 2018 after battling breast cancer. Both Mark and Denise served as military police, a profession that took them to Germany for several years before they settled in Leesville, Louisiana, where Bachelor alum Kelsey grew up. Following Denise's death, Mark found dating challenging but was inspired by The Golden Bachelor and chose to appear on the inaugural season of The Golden Bachelorette. Mark had struggled with dating after Denise's death due to his dedication to their marriage and grief over her untimely death. However, publicly dating Joan helped Mark get back into the dating scene. While it didn't work out between them, he was able to rip off that band-aid and move on without being disrespectful towards his wife who passed, or feeling guilty about wanting to find love again. Mark had not ventured back into the dating world until his appearance on the show, and dating Joan helped him realize what he was looking for in the future. His journey with Joan gave him insights into his readiness for a new relationship. During his time on the show, Mark and Joan shared a one-on-one date that was pretty illuminating. Despite their mutual respect and shared experiences of loss, Joan felt that their connection lacked the necessary romantic spark. She observed that Mark might not be as far along in his healing journey as she was. After he departed from the show, Mark expressed gratitude for the experience, noting it had changed his life for the better. He didn't harbor any ill will towards Joan. Rather, he seemed especially appreciative towards her and didn't have anything bad to say. This journey, while not conventional, allowed him to understand the importance of being fully prepared for a new relationship. Mark was willing to put in the work. Mark was portrayed positively on The Golden Bachelorette, and reality TV can be relatively unforgiving to folks who show red flags. This was probably noted by Barbara Ellen Woods, his new rumored girlfriend, as she met Mark after the show and could see how he appeared on The Golden Bachelorette Season 1. One negative aspect of Mark's journey on The Golden Bachelorette was the suggestion he might have been more interested in gaining exposure than finding love. Despite his favorable edit, Mark's connection with Joan never developed, leading to speculation that he could become the next Golden Bachelor. During their one-on-one date, Joan felt something was missing in their relationship, and she eliminated him. Known for her appearance on One Tree Hill, Mark and Barbara's relationship became public when she shared a Halloween photo of them dressed as Cinderella and Prince Charming. Mark's participation in The Golden Bachelorette significantly boosted his confidence, as evidenced by his reflections and subsequent life events. In an Instagram post following his departure from the show, Mark expressed gratitude for the experience in an Instagram post, stating, in part, "I started a journey hopeful for a future. I departed with so much more than I started with." This newfound confidence likely played a role in Mark's ability to form a meaningful relationship post-show. Additionally, the friendships Mark formed during the show contributed to his personal growth. He enjoyed the camaraderie with the other men in The Golden Bachelorette, providing a positive example of male friendship in the media. Mark is a handsome, caring, and successful man who deserves to find love after the show. Joan may not have been the woman for him, but she helped boost his confidence and jumpstart his foray back into dating. Kelsey's notoriety in the Bachelor franchise made Mark a standout cast member from the beginning. He was the only cast member who had any sort of name recognition in the cultural zeitgeist due to his appearance in the hometown episodes during Joey Grazie's season of The Bachelor. Kelsey created a positive impression on the show, receiving Joey's final rose, and her fame benefited Mark going into the Golden Bachelorette. It's unclear whether Mark would have become a featured fan favorite on the Golden Bachelorette season 1 without Kelsey's established fame. Joan and Mark never really hit it off, and it seems like she gave him continued chances because of his proximity to the franchise before even appearing on the show. Kelsey helped Mark get famous, and while he probably wasn't looking to be a clout chaser, his fame is what helped Barbara find him. Joan and Mark both had to reckon with the deaths of their spouses before appearing on the Golden Bachelorette, and Joan helped Mark process his grief, whether that was her intention or not. Joan's husband, John, passed away from pancreatic cancer in 2021, and Mark's wife, Denise, died of breast cancer in 2018. During their time on the show, Joan and Mark shared their experiences of loss, which fostered a mutual understanding and connection, even though that didn't blossom into a romantic relationship. Mark recounted to Joan on his one-on-one date how Denise appeared to him as a hummingbird during a ride through the Mexican countryside, a moment that meant a lot to him. She expressed to Mark while he had grown personally and his heart was mending, she didn't see a future. Getting him to open up was instrumental in his healing journey. Mark has way more eyes on his social media accounts after starring in the Golden Bachelorette. While his proximity to Kelsey already put him tangentially in the show's sphere, starring on the show himself skyrocketed him to stardom. He currently has over 52,000 followers on Instagram, and a recent post of him and Kelsey enjoying a Vikings game has over 12,000 likes. Perfect picture. Love you both and so happy the Anderson family is finding so much joy this year. Happy New Year! Wishing you all even more fun and adventures in 2025, wrote one fan, while another said, I love the Andersons. Barbara also commented on the photo, saying, yes, and showing her support for the adorable father-daughter friendship. Through his social media, Mark cultivated a fan base and likely met women more easily. After his appearance on the show, it's fair to say that many women were probably interested in dating Mark, and Instagram may have been the easiest way to get his attention. It's unclear how Barbie and Mark met, but she likely found out about him through the show. Barbara is best known for playing the role of Deb Scott in One Tree Hill. She was married to John Lind, a film producer, and they had 3 daughters together, Natalie Allen Lind, Emily Allen Lind, and Olivia Allen Lind, all of whom are also actors. Mark and Barbie seem to be having fun together, at least according to her Instagram. The competition was real, she wrote, featuring Mark and her family playing a game together. Fans seem to be enjoying Barbara and Mark's relationship, saying, everyone wants to be a part of this family. And I wish you both happiness, followed by a heart emoji. Joan and Mark were never meant to be on the Golden Bachelorette, but his newfound fame and on-screen healing helped lead him to his new relationship. Mark deserves to find happiness after the Golden Bachelorette, and it appears he found that with Barbara. Mark Anderson has always had a reserved charm. During his time on the Golden Bachelorette, his smiles were fleeting, rare glimmers of his romantic soul peeking through a protective shell. But now, his smile is radiant, wide, and effortlessly present. Recently spotted on a sunny day strolling hand-in-hand with his new partner, a chic interior designer named Caroline Reeves, Mark looked like a man who had rediscovered joy. His laughter echoed in the air, and those close to him report that his energy is completely different. It's no longer clouded by the lingering pain of past heartbreak. It's open, genuine, and utterly smitten. This transformation speaks volumes. If a smile could tell 1,000 stories, Mark's would shout, I'm finally free to love again. 2. He's posting about her. For a man who was notoriously private about his personal life during the Golden Bachelorette, Mark's recent decision to share glimpses of his relationship on Instagram is a monumental shift. One post, in particular, had fans buzzing. A photo of him and Caroline sharing coffee at a charming Parisian cafe, with the caption, "Sometimes love waits for the right time." Bachelor Nation erupted with joy, calling this his full circle moment.